I think for me, I was a first generation rancher, so I didn't do any of this until a few years back, and I'm just trying to hone in any skills that I can. So anything I can do on horseback, I try to do, whether it's roping or working cattle or getting out in the backcountry and just trying to do stuff that people have done on horseback for hundreds of years. Just get out into some different country, ride some tough terrain, see some places that you haven't seen before, and yeah, just get through some tough country, test your skills a little bit.
Yeah, so I first bought horses primarily for hunting because I like to hunt. And I think I'm an outdoorsman and horseman. I wouldn't say I'm a cattle rancher like Josh here, but I got horses so that I could go, further and longer. And I did a lot of solo hunting, archery hunting for elk. And so when I eventually got horses, it's fun because you can take them with you and they end up being your companions. You can sit and hang out with them by the fire. You got them tied to a tree near you. They give you a little bit of protection. I think they keep bears out of camp a lot of times. So one of my primary motivators for getting horses was for hunting.
People have been doing this for hundreds of years. This was the standard. I mean, people traveled on horseback. That's how they got out, through Colorado to Utah and west from here, horseback, going through country like this. And people homesteaded properties like this, just up in the mountains, up in the wilderness. There was nothing around, and they rode horses out here and staked their claim. And the horses were an essential part of being able to do the work and survive, just like you with the hunting. They had to be able to, haul big game long distances. And, it's just awesome to be a part of that and get your own horse and ride and, get out here and recreate some history.
Agreed. Yeah, no, I think we were talking about, why do it at all or go through the effort or the trouble. So I think, you're fortunate to live out kind of part of your dream, working cattle and being a first generation cattle rancher. For a lot of people, myself included, I work a corporate day job. And so I spend all day on the phone and meetings. I travel quite a bit for work, so I'm on airplanes. And so outside of work, I spend as much time as I can, if I'm not with my kids or my wife, as much time as I can in the mountains. And so horses are another way to do that, but whether it's with horses or hiking or anything else, I think taking the opportunity to unplug from just technology generally in society and politics and anything else and just kind of connecting with nature.
It also takes you out of your comfort zone, right? There's something about coming out here and doing stuff that puts you in a harder place mentally or physically, like, jumping into a cold lake, your body's telling you don't really want to do it, but you do it, or, even with all the new gear and the fancy stuff you have with technology, I mean, getting out here, you still gets cold, you're still sleeping on the ground. It gets you out of that, comfort of being at home with your thermostat and your fridge full of food and a phone where you can call for whatever you need and running water and, all those things that we take for granted, that most people around the world don't have.
I like that though. I think that's a good point. Definitely makes you more appreciative of your creature comforts and your family. Last year I spent close to 30 days in total, not straight, but 30 days in the mountains in Wyoming by myself. I had a buddy come with me one weekend, but most of the time I was by myself in backcountry, grizzly country, just me and the horses. And it's tough. You get out there and a few nights by yourself and pretty quick you start missing your family, start missing the comforts of home, and it's pretty tough to stick it out sometimes. It's more of a mental game, I think, than anything, but I think doing that and hunting solo, going out on trips like this solo, whether it's hunting or just going on a pack trip by yourself, just doing hard things like that in nature, I think are significant. I think it has a significant impact on your life and what you're able to accomplish in your daily life as a result of that.
The older you get, man, the less opportunity you have to do this stuff, so.
Well, that's a great point, yeah. I want to do it as long as I can, and I will, but the older I get, every year the stiffer I get, and who knows, maybe this will be the last time, you never know. So you got to enjoy it, enjoy all the little things. Like I said, it's fun to sit and notice different things while you're sitting here, whether it's the smoke and how it kind of curls up or the birds chirping in the background. Just appreciate all the little things, appreciate the journey.
You're a youngin'. I think you got some more seasons ahead of you.
Yeah, I hope so.